Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are going to install the motor and ESC into the Mojave. Already got the steering servo in there, SpeedTek RC servo. It's part number SPV0108. Go to speedtekrc.com and get your 10% off. Use Kurt's RCs. So let's get underway. Let's pull these out. I'm going to install the motor. And I pulled all the diffs apart already and checked them. And I didn't add nothing to them. They looked all right. They look nice. So we're going to do that. I got a SpeedTek RC gear. Gonna do a 19 tooth in there. Try that and see what kind of power I get out of that before I go too hard. I did an unboxing video of these already, but I put them back in the box. I haven't gotten to them yet in a while. Let's do this motor real quick. This is a 1650. I went with the Max6 1650 instead of the Max8, the new one, the new version. Just because I thought the bigger can, they run a little cooler. Oh, that's a pretty good foam. I wonder if that would fit in there. I'll have to see. Because they do, here's your little directions for the motor or manual. We're probably just going to toss this box out. I like to keep the manuals just in case. Yeah, that's probably going to fit perfect in there. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try to use that. Okay. So we want the wires to come straight up and over, because it's going to come like this and hopefully reach here. Yeah, they're just gonna reach. And they should have put like another inch on that bad boy. So we want it straight up. We're gonna use these two holes right here. Bam. Okay. And we are going to Loctite it. First, they did give you screws. Looks like they gave you 2 screws for the motor and 1 probably for the servo, because it came with the servo horn and all that. And of course, it's a 23-tooth servo horn, which is the stupidest thing I've ever seen, since 99% of all your servos are 25-tooth. So let's get that going here. All right, make sure we're in the right spot. Up and up. We're going to use these two. Make sure you Loctite them. I put it back. I put it upside down. You believe that? After even checking it twice? Man. All right, make sure that dries, guys. Don't use it for 24 hours. I'm telling you, it's a must. I know people go, oh, you don't need to wait that long, but Alright, and then this one I like to take and clean that off. Look at that. Look at the dirt on there. And we will use some Loctite on this bad boy too. Oh, that was way too much. Still way too much. And this is gonna go, let's turn it flat. Let's get it started here. Just slide it around once we get it a little snug. So let's slide it in and see where we're at. Yeah, we're way off. You guys can see that or not? It's pretty far out there. See it, it's sticking way out. I gotta slide it back a little more. Just making sure I had plenty of room to go back into it. So it's pull it out, and then I'm going to tighten it up. It's right at that mark. Okay. Let that dry too, guys, you know. I like getting that excess out of there, just so it doesn't, it isn't worse than what it is supposed to be. Okay. I don't know why that looks like it's wet in there, but I think it's just the color of it. I don't know. Okay. Alrighty then. So let's slide this bad boy in there. These two, I'm just going to use what's here. There's enough on this table that I might need a little bit more. We'll screw that down, get them close, and I'll leave them a little loose so you can still move things around a little bit, and then I just grab the See, I'm trying to move it and you can't hear it. So back it off a little bit. That's pretty good right there. So I'm going to hold it down and just snug one up. That sounds like it's pretty good. See what they did here. All right, that actually came out pretty good my first time. Bam, there you go. Now we'll take off the skid plate, but first I want to put the ESC plate. Make sure we and we're not going to need any of these right here. These are for the stock Spectrum. If you want to put the stock stuff in, it'll bolt right on in there. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to, and this is for the power switch, which our power switch doesn't have a thing. Okay. Add those to your collection. And we're not even going to need that, but we'll probably leave that in there though. So get the Max6 out, guys. This thing's a beast. Okay. So we needed to have it this way for sure. Right? Because we don't want it touching that. So I'm thinking if we go right to that. So if we go A to A, B to B, C to C, right? It should go right in there. Come on, baby. Yeah. I go right there. If we go right on the edge of that, right on the edge of this plate, that'll leave plenty of room to stay away from the cup. I don't want to come out here. I want it full. And we put it right up against that. I could move that. I guess I could grind that down. But I think that's plenty. What do you think? There's still a little bit of room there for that to go, right? I don't want to go underneath that anyway, so. Or do I? There's a little bit of room to. Let's put this in here and see. I'll shove them all the way down in there to. Yeah, that's pretty tight. I guess not. Kind of pulls up a little bit. But if we went like that, went back a hair, just grinded that down a little bit. That's going to be right in the way of that pole. So you got this too. When you guys put this in, you got to slide these posts in here. And I think it goes like this on this side. Yeah. Okay. And you can't do it the other way because the hole won't line up right. So you're going to have this whole thing right here. So I think if we pull this off, grind this down a little bit to where we can slide it in. And we'll put tape all through here. That's what we'll do, okay? So I'm gonna get it all lined up. You guys don't need to see all that, but I'm gonna cut. All right, so I got that all mounted. I ground off that tab. I got this mounted on here with some Gorilla double-sided tape. This stuff works pretty good. I see sometimes guys put like a zip tie, big zip tie around it, but I'm not going to do that. I don't plan on flying this thing right away, so yep. And I'm probably going to mount like the switch or the button probably somewhere like here or something like that, so I can get to it from under the body or something like that. Haven't decided. Maybe I'm down here a little bit farther or something like that. But once we get that on there, we'll figure that one out. Because I wish they would give you like a little tab to screw it down and hold it somewhere, but it's not like that. So okay, so I still need to solder the ends on there. I'm just going to do one soldering end because I have a 6S battery that'll fit in here.